Hey everybody, Dallas again with Chaos Fragrances. Today we're back with another video. This time we're back with my weekly fragrance rotation. This is going to be the 4th video in this series. So I am a day late on this one, so I apologize for that. I was supposed to have this out yesterday. Couldn't really get around to it, so I'm putting it out today instead. So I'm sure all of you guys know about this series by now, but if I do have some new subscribers tuning in, basically what this is I do a video once a week where I tell you which fragrance I wear for every day of the week. So we're going to be covering from Wednesday, May 1st through Tuesday, May 7th. So each day I'm going to tell you which fragrance I wore, what I think about it, and just kind of a general rundown on the scent. And I do that every week. So as always, let me know down in the comments which fragrances you wore last week. And now let's go and jump into this. So we're going to start out with Wednesday. I went with Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. So this has been the Dior Sauvage killer for me lately. I used to be a huge fan of Sauvage. I still do like the scent. I still probably will wear it. I used to wear it a ton in the warm weather. However, lately, I've been switching over to this one. I've really been enjoying Carbon. This stuff is awesome. It's a very nice, refined, smooth, mature take on that Sauvage DNA. It smells incredible. This doesn't come across synthetic like Sauvage does, which is nice. Just a really good scent. Super easy to wear for any situation. Very versatile fragrance. Works great in the summertime, and that's what I wore for Wednesday. I do have some bottles available of this to pick up on my website if you want. They're all brand new 100ml bottles at pretty competitive prices, so you can go check that out if you're interested. On Thursday, I wore Hugo Boss Reversed. So I actually just published a review on this one a couple days ago. This stuff, in my opinion, is incredible. Hands down incredible. I picked up this bottle for like $42 for a 125ml tester off of eBay. So that's a really good price. It's about in that mid-range designer price, maybe even a little bit lower than that. Typically I consider the mid-range price being around $50-$55. Like I said, I picked this one up for like $40-$42. Really good price. What you're getting with this fragrance for the price is a lot of value. The citrus in this fragrance is incredible. It does not come across synthetic at all. It smells very high quality. There's a lot of vetiver in this fragrance as well, mixing with the citrus. And to me, that kind of puts this fragrance in the same genre as Roja Parfums Elysium, which, as a lot of you guys know about, is one of my favorite scents just in general, but especially for summertime. To me, this fragrance kind of slots in with that type of scent. I'm not saying that this is a clone of Elysium because it's not, but in terms of the type of fragrance that it does fit in there with Elysium and how it smells. Elysium does have a lot of citrus and it has a very prominent vetiver note, and this has that too. Again, this is quite a bit different. This one is way more simplistic than Elysium, so there are quite a few differences in that regard. But if you want something that gets you close to what Elysium kind of does, nice citrus and vetiver mix, definitely check out this one for a fraction of the price. This stuff really smells awesome. I'm not trying to hype this one up at all or anything like that. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. This stuff is really good. Came out last year, or I think at the beginning of this year if I'm not mistaken. I don't know for sure, but this stuff is really nice. Not a lot of people are talking about it. In my opinion though, if you're into citrus fragrances and you want something nice and simple but very high quality and smells fantastic to wear this summertime, you have to check out this one. Really nice stuff. I'm really glad I picked this one up. Performance is good, smell is awesome, quality is great. You can wear it for just about any situation in the spring and summer. This stuff is definitely a winner, and it's one I think everyone should try out. And of course, if you want more information, go check out that review I did on this one. Friday, I went with CH Men by Carolina Herrera. So this is a nice, sugary, sweet leather fragrance. To most people, this is going to be more of a fall and winter fragrance. For me though, I will wear it in the warmer weather. It was a cooler day on Friday. I wouldn't wear this in really high temperatures like 80 degrees, 90 degrees or whatever, but it was a cooler day. It was in like the 50s I think, so this stuff worked perfect for that day. You have leather, sugar, some grassy notes. This stuff smells incredible. One of my favorite designer scents just in terms of overall smell. The smell of this is so hard to beat. It's so just warming and addictive smelling. It's something that I can never get tired of smelling this. Typically when I wear this one, I'll go pretty heavy on the trigger just because performance really isn't that good. So I'll usually spray myself down quite a bit just so I'm able to smell myself more throughout the day. This stuff really awesome. Like I said, ended up wearing this one on Friday because it was a cooler day. Generally in summertime, I'm not going to be reaching for this one just because in the really warm weather, this probably isn't going to be the best choice. There would be some others I would pick, but I felt like wearing this one on Friday, and that's what I did. On Saturday, I went with Versace Man Eau Fresh. So this is one of my summer staples, one of my all-time favorite designer summer scents. This one holds a nice special place in my heart, mostly because this is one of the fragrances I started out with. When I first started my collection, I ended up ordering Nautica Voyage, and I ordered this one at the same time as that one. I got those two in at the same time. Between those two, I ended up really liking this one a lot more, and because of that, this is what started my hobby. You know, after I got this in and I got Nautica Voyage in, I really kind of was addicted at that point, so I kept buying more and more, and that's just what started it all. In my opinion, it's really hard to beat Versace Man Eau Fresh. Just such a gorgeous citrus scent. This one does get a little bit of hate now. People do say it's generic. People say it's played out and a lot of people are wearing it. For me personally though, I disagree. I still love the scent. No one around me where I live is going to be wearing this stuff. So it's not like, you know, everyone is going to be, you know, smelling like this. To me, this stuff is just awesome. It's really hard to beat. For a $40 or $45 designer fragrance for 100 ml, just awesome stuff for the money. Smells great. Performance on me is good. It lasts me 7 to 8 hours each time. I know some people get worse performance than me, but I've been able to smell it, you know, after a full day of school. It's still projecting at that time, so it works really good for me. One of my favorites. This is kind of what started it all. Because of that, I'm always going to have a bottle of it in my collection. This one's running low, but I got a full 100 ml down there that I can start wearing at some point. This is just really nice stuff and one of my favorites for the summertime. And really quickly, before I jump into Sunday, I just announced in my last video that I'm carrying a bunch of designer fragrances on my website. They're all brand new in the box. So if you head on over to my website, chaosfragrances.com, you can browse through, check out, see what you like. I'm trying to keep the prices as competitive as possible, so that way, you know, I'm giving you guys good deals. Trying to really beat out FragranceNet and Fragrance X, and for the most part I'm doing that. There are a lot of good deals, so definitely go check it out. Shipping is really fast. People have been getting their packages in 2 to 3 days typically, which is really solid. I'm happy with that. So again, go check it out, chaosfragrances.com. A lot of good deals there, but stuff does go pretty quickly. So if you're looking at something, you add something to your cart, there's no guarantee that it's going to be there when you do decide to check out, because stuff is going quickly. There's a lot of stock that is moving, and when I keep getting new stuff in, I'll keep adding it to the website. So go check it out, chaosfragrances.com. Now let's go and jump into what I wore on Sunday. So Sunday I went with a discontinued fragrance. This one is from Creed. This is Green Valley. So this one really makes me sad. I really hate that they discontinued this. This stuff is incredible to me. This is one that has been kind of my dream fragrance for a long time. Ever since I first got into collecting Creeds a while back, you know, I would see this on Fragrantica and just want it so bad. Prices were going for, you know, $400 or $500 for like a 120 ml bottle on eBay. I think even around the same price for the 75 ml bottles probably. But just looking at the note breakdown, looking at the story in the bottle, this is one that I've always wanted. Fortunately for me, I ended up getting lucky enough to pick up a couple bottles, and I'm glad I was able to, because this stuff is awesome. I've said this before, but to me, this is what Green Irish Tweed should smell like. Green Irish Tweed is obviously a very green fragrance, in the name suggests, obviously, but this stuff to me is even more of just a nice green fragrance. It smells like you're just in a grassy field in the summertime, like in an early summer morning or something. It smells incredible. I actually ended up selling my bottle of Green Irish Tweed not too long ago, just because I have this stuff. I don't really wear it that often. I am trying to, you know, save it somewhat, but when I do wear it, I really enjoy it. I love this stuff. It smells incredible. I do like the story behind the scent itself. It's just really nice stuff. Really wish that they would bring this back, kind of similar to what they did with Creed Windsor and then releasing Creed Royal Mayfair. I really wish they would do that here with Green Valley. Hopefully they would. Probably not going to, but I wish. If there's any chance that you can find a bottle of this or a decant or something along those lines, highly recommend that you just pick it up, even if it's, you know, going to be expensive. In my opinion, just go ahead and pick it up, just blind buy it, because this stuff is incredible. If you end up not liking it, you can resell it, and I highly doubt that you're going to lose money. It's just really nice stuff. I would hate for any of you guys to miss out on a deal on this if you see it and hesitate. Like I said, in my opinion, if you see it, buy it. On Monday, I went with Mancera Cedrat Boisé. So this is one that I really have not worn in a long time. I can't remember the last time that I actually sprayed this one on and wore it. which is a shame because at one point this was my signature scent. I was wearing this a lot. It sucks because this is one that I really forget that I have. It kind of sits behind some of my other Manceras in the corner of my shelf. I just end up forgetting about it, but every time I smell it, I remember how much of a nice scent it is. This stuff smells incredible. It's very strong, it's nice and fruity, woody, a little bit warm, but that fruity pop in the opening is so juicy and vibrant. It just smells incredible. Performance is very good, over 9 hours. Longevity, projection, really good within the first few hours. This stuff is no slouch at all. Just an amazing scent in terms of how it smells, the quality of the performance, the versatility is, incredible. I do forget that I have it a lot of the times, but I am going to wear it more often. And the last day of the week, on Tuesday, I went with a nice classic scent. This one is Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. So this stuff is really, really nice. I'm sure pretty much all of you guys have smelled L'Homme by this point. I remember I smelled this one kind of when I first started my collection again. I went into Macy's because I really wanted to smell La Nuit de L'Homme because that one I saw was getting a lot of hype and a lot of talk in the community. So I went in there planning on smelling La Nuit de L'Homme. I ended up smelling that one, and then this was sitting right next to it. I ended up smelling this, and believe it or not, at first I actually ended up liking this more than La Nuit de L'Homme. And so when I went home, I ended up just buying this one first off of Notino and calling it good. Eventually I ended up coming around a lot to La Nuit de L'Homme, and now I actually prefer La Nuit over this one. So it's kind of funny how that worked out, but nonetheless I still do love this scent. A nice apple ginger classic gentleman's fragrance. It smells incredible. I am running pretty low on this bottle. It's just such an amazing scent, so easy to wear, so classic, just so gentleman smelling. Really, really nice stuff. So guys, that is it. That is my weekly fragrance rotation, Wednesday, May 1st through Tuesday, May 7th. Again, let me know down in the comments what you wore, and that's gonna do it for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss my posts. And that's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.